Okay, welcome everyone. We're doing a deep dive today, really getting into two sources that look at wealth in a pretty fascinating way.
That's right. It's not just about having money, but how we think about it, and then crucially, the steps to actually build it.
Yeah, exactly. We've got insights from Steve Siebold's How Rich People Think, which really focuses on the psychology, the mindset part.
And we're putting that alongside Building Wealth, A Journey to Financial Freedom by Joseck Wakwoma. That one's framed more as a practical guide.
Right, so our goal here is to unpack some of what these sources call eye-opening financial truths. We want to understand this whole idea of a money mindset shift. What's that really about?
And how does that, thinking rich idea connect to the actual building wealth process, the practical stuff?
Because both sources seem to argue pretty strongly that mindset isn't just fluff. It's foundational.
Yeah, they position it as the foundation for your financial results. They talk about millionaire mindsets and connect them directly to, well, strategies that work in real life.
And Siebold's book, it even boils it down apparently to the 7 principles that separate the rich from the average. That definitely makes you lean in, doesn't it?
It does. What are they? And why is that internal stuff, the thinking, considered so absolutely vital?
So it's suggesting your financial situation isn't just about luck or circumstance.
Well, circumstances play a role, obviously,
Yeah.
but the argument is your internal beliefs about money, scarcity, opportunity, what you think you're capable of, those heavily influence how you react to circumstances.
Okay, so let's dig into that. If mindset is key, what are some concrete examples? How do rich people think differently according to these sources?
Yeah.
It's more than just be positive, I assume.
Oh, definitely. It's about specific, actionable beliefs. Siebold, for instance, highlights how the rich often focus intensely on earning more rather than just saving more,
Right. Most of us are taught save your pennies.
which is important, don't get me wrong. But the wealthy mindset prioritizes dramatically increasing income streams. Another thing is comfort with calculated risk.
Versus playing it safe.
Exactly. The average person often prioritizes security, comfort, which can mean missing bigger opportunities. The wealthy mindset, it seems, involves thinking bigger, leveraging ideas, leveraging people.
Not just trading hours for dollars.
Precisely. It's a fundamental shift in perspective.
Okay, so moving from maybe a scarcity focus to more of an abundance or growth focus, but thinking is one thing, action is another. How does this connect to Wakwoma's book, The Practical Side?
Well, that's the great link here. If Siebold gives us the why, the mindset, Wakwoma seems to provide the how, especially grounded in a specific context.
It says it's rooted in Kenyan reality. What does that mean practically? How does a principle like focus on earning look different there?
That's a great question. So instead of just saying find multiple income streams, a guide like that might explore, say, specific local business opportunities that work well in Kenya,
Okay.
or how to best utilize local resources. Maybe it delves into navigating specific Kenyan investment vehicles like SACCOs or real estate strategies that make sense there.
Got it. So it takes these big ideas and makes them really concrete, really actionable within a familiar setting for people there.
Exactly. It bridges the gap between the abstract concept and the tangible steps you could take.
And that really reinforces the core message from both sources, doesn't it? This idea that actually you can start building wealth regardless of your background.
Yes, it suggests the potential is there if you're willing to first shift your thinking and then, crucially, take consistent, disciplined action.
Having that practical, context-specific guide like Wakwoma's probably makes those steps feel, I don't know, less intimidating, more achievable.
I would think so. It brings it down to earth.
Right. And for any of you listening who are curious to, explore these practical steps further, the notes say Joseck Wakwoma's guide is available. Places like Kibanga Stores, Nuria Bookstore mentioned.
And on Amazon as well, apparently.
Yeah.
Easy access.
So wrapping this up, it seems the core takeaway from these sources is this powerful link, mindset as the absolute base.
The foundation.
And then practical, actionable steps available, potentially regardless of your starting point.
It really puts the power back in the individual's court, doesn't it?
It certainly seems to.
Yeah.
Which leads to, I guess, a final thought for you to consider. If mindset truly is that fundamental and practical steps do exist,
Then the real question becomes,
yeah, what assumptions might you personally hold about money, about your own capabilities, or about the opportunities around you that maybe you need to challenge to start or even accelerate your own journey towards building wealth?
that's definitely something worth reflecting on.